Energy readers of the world, welcome back to my channel. Zenergy Tarot. I always want to say Zenergy Tarot 101, where we find the Zen within. Maybe I'm going to change the name. I don't know. It always wants to come out. Because I'm not saying I'm the most Zen person you're ever going to meet. I lose my Zen quite a bit. But I've learned that I actually have always kind of secretly had it more than most. I remember in a job at Subway, the lady asked me, how come you don't ever have anything to complain about? What do you have to complain about? I said, you know what? I feel like you guys complain enough for me. All my complaints go away. Yours seem to be much worse than mine, and you seem to fill the gap. I didn't even know that the Bible talks about not complaining. Not to Bible thump you guys. Your dreams need a practical plan. And this is, I mean, what a better card to come at this time. Full moon in Taurus, which we are right in the hot spot of the full moon in Libra. I believe it's a worm moon because this is the planting season. The worms are moving around here anyway in the southern hemisphere. Be bold and make the first move. Cardinal moon. An adaptable moon. I don't know why. I just flipped another one. Wow. Okay. See, sometimes spirit just takes over my hands even. I flipped one more card, and this is something that, again, I'm going to stop talking about it because it's coming. It's happening. This week is on like Donkey Kong. So, oh gosh, I keep running out of room here. I flipped another card, and it's step out of your comfort zone. North Node, which is literally the only reason I started my channel. For those of you who don't know, I only started my channel to fill the gap. And the gap is the North Node. If you don't know your North Node, I'm going to go into that right now. If you don't know your North Node, I have a link in my, the little description box. And there's a link in there, astrocafe.com. It's amazing. It gives you one of the easiest, best, compact version of your natal chart. And learn your North Node because it is the most skipped over placement. Why? I'll tell you why. If you find out your North Node, you just might not need somebody like me. You just might not need somebody like me. You see? Learn your North Node, learn your path, and learn your purpose. Learn the reason that you're here. Everybody's like, why am I here? What's my purpose? Find this out. Your South Node is not to be forgotten, left behind. Definitely don't leave your South Node behind. You alchemize that South Node with your North Node. And when you do that, it's like turning lead to gold, baby. It's no different than turning lead to gold. And when that happens, that's when you turn everything to gold that you touch. A lot of these celebrities, some of them are maybe handpicked, sure, but look at their North Nodes. Yeah, I'm stopping right there. I am stopping right there because Death card is on the bottom. Obviously, my favorite card in the deck. Not most likely, 100%, it will be tattooed on my body. Oh, yes, it will be mine. It's the number 13 card. They claim it's an unlucky number, but I beg to differ. So let's see what is on the top. Yeah, see? If you're in the Eight of Swords energy, you are not able to come up with a practical plan. Why? Because you can't see the plan. You are completely blind to the plan. But the thing is you blinded yourself. You know, if you're new to tarot, you'd look at this card and think, oh, wow, yep, that's my that's my ex. And you want to start bashing on your ex. Yeah, see, my ex put me in this illusion. No, 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 Missy. I'm going to tell you right now, you put yourself in this illusion. You put yourself in this illusion, and you wanted it to look like, this is almost like, to me, I feel like, to me, this is a victim mentality card that you want to try to put yourself in. We all do that. You know, throw a pity party, whatever. Which, you know, because of this, being blind to whatever that is, being blind to the truth, because this is swords energy, right? This is all about information. This is all about communication. And with the Eight of Swords, and you're being blind to this information, this communication, that puts you into the Three of Swords energy. Unfortunately, puts you in the Three of Swords energy. But it's okay, because you get over this, or you are over it, or what, I don't know, because in your center energy here is the one of my favorite cards, because it is the number 8 of Pentacles. And we are in the year of abundance. There's very little yellow in this. But that's because you're in this working stage. The collective is in this working stage. Honing in on our craft. Because that is what this is. It's not the Seven of Pentacles where the guy looks like he's kind of wondering and figuring out what the hell he's going to do next, and if what he's been doing is even worth doing. No, this is the 8, the very next card, where you're like, okay, I got it. I'm going to work on this pinnacle right here. In fact, I'm going to build a whole brand new pinnacle. I'm going to just make a new one. These other pinnacles, I'm going to hang them on the wall. My trophies, whatever. Hang them on the wall. And I'm going to make a brand new one. And in fact, there's a pinnacle that you decided, well, I don't really like that pinnacle. As you notice, he's got one and he threw it on the ground. Some of the things that you worked on, you realized that it didn't serve you as good anymore. Some of the things you were putting your time and energy and effort into weren't worth it anymore. And because of this, you're going to be recognized for it. You're going to be recognized for whatever this is that you're working on right now, currently, today, right now. Not something you worked on last year or 20 years ago, and you're thinking about bringing it out of the closet. No, this is something that you're right now working on today. And because of that, because of your dedication, because you did come up with a practical plan, because if you look at, I mean, I don't know what would go better with this Eight of Pentacles, but if you want to be in the Eight of Pentacles solid, you want to move into the Nine of Pentacles, well, your plan needs a practical plan. Your plan, your dreams. The bull. Be a bull in a china shop. You know? Only in the metaphorical way. Although, trust me, it would be... I love breaking glass, and maybe I'll tell you the story about that someday. But so anyhow, after this Eight of Pentacles, we move right into the Three of Pentacles. You see, so this is not a love read. This is not a love read here at all. Maybe you already got the love section figured out. I don't know. I don't care, because that's not what's on the table here. This is somebody really working, honing in on their craft. And because of it, they have some recognition. Some collaboration. So we'll do some clarifiers here, because it does follow up. It does follow up here with the Queen of Wands, which, you know, you can bang on her all you want. Okay. You can trash talk her all you want. And I don't see the Queen of Wands this way, but I'm a Scorpio. And I'm just, that's all I'm going to say. I'm a Scorpio, and I like the Queen of Wands. So, all right. We're going to clarify with none other than one of my favorites, and everybody else's, I would imagine. The Light Seers deck. which one of my hardcore dedicated from day one, basically, mostly, kind of, yeah. One of my faithful followers, friends, clients. I can't even put a name on her. She kind of embodies all of it for me, but I had flipped my cards all the way around. All it takes is one false move, and you got your whole deck flipped. And yeah, I did it. I can't stand when I do that to myself. But it's kind of nice. It makes you have to really get a little intimate with your deck and put it all back together. And you get to, you know, feel through some of the cards. It's almost like it happens on purpose because you need to shake up the energy in your deck. We did have several cards pull out here, but I wanted to stop there. We're going to stop on the Queen of Cups on the bottom because I really want to know, and I knew it. I had a feeling. It's that Magician card, which, you know, we can go ahead and say the Eight of Pentacles embodies the Magician because you are, I mean, if you want to look at these two guys, I'm going to put them up here for you to see. Because if you look at these two cards, these two fellas, they look like they're doing, or fellettes? Yeah, that's what we're going to call them, fellettes. Why not? But these two people are doing the exact same thing. They're doing the exact same thing. I mean, do you agree? They look like they're doing the same thing to me. And so you're pretty much turned your back on everybody because also that's what I'm really drawn to here. You've turned your back on the past, you know, and it doesn't matter that if you, oh yeah, I've never seen that before. Because if you look in this card, this guy's got a jacket on here that's all tattered up and he's unkempt and it's no big deal. Like, he's just head down, you know, balls to the wall, forward, and okay. All right. Yeah, how about that? This is funny. Okay, so I got the story now. I got the story now. It's not funny really at all. I mean, it is, and we can laugh about it now because it's in the past, but it clarified the Eight of Swords. And again, what did I say? You put yourself in that illusion. Not the bitter ex, because you might actually be the bitter ex. You might be the one that's becoming the bitter ex. Because it was about a Knight of Cups. It was about a Knight of Cups, you know, and this is, I'm not going to say that it is a certain sign here because I'm reading for anybody that has anything in their chart right now, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. So this is an illusion that you created about a King of Cups, which threw you into this Three of Swords because, oh, I'm sorry, not, I said King, didn't I? Because I said that because I slipped up here, Freudian slip, I guess you'd call it. Knight of Cups was clarified, but there, Knight of Cups clarified the Eight of Swords. And then we had the King of Cups that clarified the Three of Swords. And here is what I love about this. Because what did I say? It's like some brand new energy here. And we have that Magician that flew out. And I knew it went with that Eight of Pentacles. Just so that I could show you they're doing the same thing. Because then clarified also is the Ace of Wands. Okay? A new passionate beginning within yourself. A new passionate beginning within your craft. Not about, this isn't an Ace of Wands about a person. This isn't the male phallus or any of that shit. This is a passionate, because this is a female in here with her third eye wide open. In this deck, it's a female with her eye wide open. So that feminine energy that you're going to come into is the receiving energy. And for you to be able to come into the receiving energy, once you do that, that's how you get the collaboration. Because then, now, people are willing to work with you. You see? Because clarified by that is the Four of Cups. And at first I was a little confused by this. I'm like, well, why would the Four of Cups be clarified by the Three of Pentacles? Well, it's somebody who's empty. She's got 3 bowls over here on the side that are empty cups. And there's only one here that's got a little in it. It's got a little love left. It's got a little love left. And then, to top all of this off, I said, that's not a love read. I don't have any love here. Well, this is a person who's not paying attention. So here's the story. Here's the new storyline. See, tarot always builds a different story, You just have to dig a little deeper. Because clarifying the Queen of Wands is the, yeah, I almost said King of Wands. It's the Emperor. The Emperor is clarifying the Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Wands is about to hook up with the Emperor. And we have 44 out here. And we have 33 out here. So there's a love brewing, apparently. A love brewing in your... Or maybe it's that you're looking for this Emperor. Or that's what you know that you're worth. You know as a Queen of Wands, you're only worth an Emperor. That's all you're going to settle for. And if it takes you 30 years, that's just what it is. Then you got shit to learn. You got plenty of time to have some fun then, or whatever. Because we got the Page of Wands on the bottom of the deck there. So I think that it's time that we... Three of Wands on the bottom there. So yeah, it did exactly what I was told to do. We're going to clarify, or we're going to... What is we should bridge these? Yeah. Nope, that one wasn't supposed to come out. Alright, so what are you doing here? We are going to, yep. Okay. Yo. See, when you listen, when you tune in, tap in, and turn on, the cards never lie. Because, okay, right off rip, popped out the Ace of Swords. The truth. The truth is here. It's all over this. I'm throwing that up there with the Magician. Because then flopped out... flopped out is the Equestrian of Water in reverse. So I'm doing the bridge now. So that Knight of Cups was clearly I'm not going to say a narcissist. No. This Knight of Cups just sold you a dream. That's all I'm going to say. This Knight of Cups sold you a dream. And you realize that you bought a nightmare. Okay? You got sold a dream and bought a nightmare. And clarifying, or bridging the Three of Swords with the King of Cups, I can't even hardly get this out, is the Ten of Wands. Okay, I'm going to try to get it out real quick, because this one actually goes over here. And then, in between this here, again, this is up here, that's you, not looking for love. You are not looking for love at all. It's not happening. There's no love up here being looked for. Like I said, it's all working on yourself, your pentacles, your money, your stability. Bridging the Ace of Wands and that Eight of Cups. I'm sorry, Eight of Pentacles. No, I had it wrong. Yeah. I was right. This actually, I'm sorry, I spoke a little ahead. I dropped the card. This is the Eight of Coins again. It's the Eight of Coins again. So what that's telling me is it's two people that are actually doing the same thing. And it's almost like this passion that this person has here, you're going to feed off of it. It's going to automatically be shifted over to you. Because we're all interconnected. You don't have to be hooked up. You don't even have to be together yet. But when it's a soul bond, when it's a soul contract, there is no escaping that. It's another thing that I won't necessarily say we've been lied to, but I'll say that it has been kept a secret. It has been shunned. But those days are over. This is the new earth. We are already experiencing and watching the shift. You can call it climate shift if you want, but it ain't that. Okay, because then look. We had the Three of Cups. Okay? We had the Three of Cups here. So I know that this goes with the Three of Pentacles. Oh my goodness. Oh, I just got like... I didn't get chills. I didn't get chills. I had this feeling like... I won't say peace, but a feeling of like... I know that it's right there. That I know that... I'm not saying it. I'm not saying I know that this person... That you know that something is a brewing. That you know that something is close. Something major is close. Whether it be as a whole in the world or just in your little world. Whether it's micro, macro, it doesn't matter. You know something is here. Because then we have the Hanged Woman. This is the Hanged Woman in this deck. Same card. You might be a gymnast. Maybe you used to be a gymnast. Or maybe the person that is somewhere around is a gymnast. Because this card is honest, oddly enough, a gymnast. Yeah. Like one of those trapeze type people almost. Yeah, I this is why I love tarot, because it seems that, you know, to the layman, to the unknown, unwoken, and to the first, it just seems like a bunch of cards. And I even thought that way, like, seriously, like, there's no chance in any heaven or hell or dimension that you can just throw some stupid cards on a stupid table and tell me something. But this is a beautiful story that just played out. I would love for this to be my story. But what I'm seeing here is just two bound and determined people that are just doing their thing. They're done with all of this. They're done with all of this playboy energy, this in and out, this, you know, all of this crap back here. And the lies and the deceit for absolutely no reason at all. Like, for no reason at all. You know, you lied to yourself for no reason at all. This person lied to you for no reason at all. Because, again, whatever's done in the dark is going to be exposed in the light. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I've watched it for myself. It might take, and it can take, because, again, I watched it for myself. It can take 10 years. Those masks are just like the mask on the mask. You go try to take the mask off the mask, it's beyond glued. It is a part of that person. It is so deeply embedded in there. It's almost like a tree when a tree gets close enough to something, it will literally take it over and just grow around it. So these masks take a long time to come off. Maybe 8 years. Because it's the 8 of Swords. And then it took 3 more years to get over it. Or get past it. Or get out of it. You might have sat there for 3 more years. And I don't mean to laugh. Because you were stuck there. I've been there. You want to be loyal. You want to stay loyal. You want to believe. You want to give the benefit of the doubt. You want to do all these things for this person because you don't want to throw away all that has been built. You don't want to throw away also what you believe is the future. But you're like, oh well. You just turn right back around and just start working away. That's fine. I'll find a new way. It's no big deal. Like I've had several bosses tell me that I won't be anything and I won't be able to survive without them. And there goes my chances to do this and buy that and blah, 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 blah. Like, I really need this person. No, I survived before I was here. How do you think I'm going to survive tomorrow? These people don't dictate your entire life. Even your own parents. People get abandoned by their parents all the time. People survive. We survive. That's what we're built to do. Survive. Despite the environment. I love it. I just love tarot. So anyways, let's go ahead and throw some razor vibes on this. Because this is definitely, I'm getting so, I'm not getting what you're thinking, I guess. Or I don't know what you're thinking. But I'm not actually getting mad vibes. I'm getting amped up, like excited vibes, because it's like I said, it's like you're on the edge of your seat, because this guy's really like basically on the edge of his seat. It's like a bench that he's actually straddling, but oh boy, I make way for the miracles. It's on the bottom here. I make way for miracles. Make room for miracles. A lot of people say, oh, that stuff doesn't ever happen to me. That stuff doesn't ever happen to me. Other people, it happens to them. I've seen other people have miracles, but I don't get a miracle. Yeah, you don't. With that attitude, you don't. You don't get a miracle. It's not happening. No. Not happening. Sloppy throw there. That means it's time. See this from a higher perspective. Right. See this from a higher perspective. Oh my goodness. That's the hangwoman energy. Your sensitivity is a gift. Don't squash it. Don't let that. Don't let other people make you think that you're too sensitive. No, we need these sensitive type people, because those are the type of people that can feel your energy, whether it's good or bad. So that your sensitivity is allowing yourself to be able to celebrate with another person, or to be able to be sad with another person. Because there's a lot of people who lack those emotions, and they don't even know why themselves, and sometimes they really want to have those emotions and they don't understand it. So you being sensitive is a gift, because you take it for granted, like, oh, I've been this way my whole life. You think everybody else is. They're not. You're supported on your path. This path energy, this path message has been just non-stop in my reads. Let your inner fire warm you, not burn you. That's kind of like that Kundalini arising. That Kundalini arising, and there's a lot of accidental Kundalini arisings now. It's like it's default now. Like, yep, it's time to do a mass Kundalini rising. It's that type of burn. It's not Okay, I'm not going to get into all that. So, we'll do the psychic reading. We'll get out of here. This is lovely, beautiful energy. I don't want to overstep anything. I don't want to, I don't want to say ruin anything, but I just want to let this energy sit right here. I think I have talked about it enough that you get the idea that you just keep working on that craft, and again, you're going to open up that pathway because you're not having any resistance to anything. You're not having any resistance to love because, again, you're not looking for it. Therefore, you're not resisting it. You're not trying to force it. You're not trying to force it because you're not looking for it. I'm stopping there because we have the 8 infinity on the bottom. Oh, man, and it's the 9 of coins. It's the 9 of coins. Oh, thank you, universe. It's the 9 of coins. So we're going to read about that right quick. Number 9. That 9 energy is actually a fabulous energy. It's dedication. Whoops, flew right by it there. All right, there we go. Coins. Finding a coin is a sign of a loved one, which, by the way, never mind, I'll say that at the end. Finding a coin is a sign of a loved one is making contact. You have received this psychic reading card of coins as the universe wants you to get your attention and let you know that a loved one in spirit is trying to make contact with you. Coins are known as pennies from heaven and are a gentle reminder from above. There is also a saying, see a penny, pick it up. All day you'll have good luck, which I had never heard, and I like that. It's kind of cool, something new, different. Receiving this sign is a psychic symbol from above to let you know your luck is about to change. Did a male energy in your family, such as a father or grandfather figure, ever have a pocket full of change? Do you remember the sound of the coins jingling in their pocket, or did they ever give you a coin as a treat? Like how the old grandpa would, oh, look what I found behind your ear. I'm definitely going to be that grandpa. I'm going to find some weird shit behind their ear, like dried up raisins and shit. Do you remember the sound of the coins jingling in their pocket, or did they ever give you a coin as a treat when you were a child? Yeah, we did that already. Did your grandmother or mother ever bake a Christmas cake and with lucky silver coins inside, which I thought was weird because I don't want to eat a silver coin or bake it. I want to spend it or I don't know, save it. I've never heard that before. I keep forgetting to look into that. I'm sure you will remember a loved one giving you a coin in one way, shape, or form in your life, which is an indication of who it is that is trying to contact you. Do you ever find random coins in odd places? Whether this occurs when you are going for a walk or doing things around your home or simply out and about, I want you to pay attention to what coins you find and also take note of the type of coin and what date it was made. Synchronicities. Find the synchronicities. Connect the dots. Associate. Connotate. So, was the coin made in a significant year, such as your year of birth or a loved one's? Is the coin made in the year of an anniversary or an event such as a birth, death, or marriage? Most importantly, pick the coin up. The coin is a subtle reminder from a loved one. One day they are close by and they are showering you with loved ones and with love and abundance. Start collecting the coins you find and put them in a special jar as a reminder of how many visits you are receiving from your loved ones from above on a regular basis. And I don't know if you watched that read. I know you did because you are a faithful follower. And I have been keeping it. I don't have it here with me because I didn't obviously realize that card was going to fly out. But I do have, I want to say 5. I think it's 5 random coins. So anyways, lovely. This is lovely. It's just 2 people coming together doing the same thing. They're not forcing nothing. They're not rushing anything, because you know there's no knight of this or page of that. Like it's almost just like a perfect merge on the freeway. As I guess, yeah, best way that I can put this. But I love it. It's lovely. And with that, I'll leave you with this. Please watch your thoughts. They will become your uh, they will become your words. You know, and if you don't watch your words, they will become your habits. And if you don't watch your habits, it will become your character. Change your words. I'm sorry, change your thoughts, change your character. Change your thoughts, change your character. And I will see you on the north side.